Hey everyone, welcome back to Gateway Travel, leader in travel agent services. I'm Amber, and today I'm sharing my personal Amazon top 10 travel essentials. So these are items that I have personally really enjoyed using on my travels, and I'll have more lists coming out in the near future, but this one will at least get us started. I'm gonna try to have links to all of these items in the description for you, but you can also just use this list as a launching point, and you may find other brands you prefer, but hopefully this will give you that launching point to find some travel products that will make your trips smoother, less stressful, and well, way more enjoyable. Let's get into it. All right, first up are packing cubes, and let me tell you, these are my secret weapon for stress-free packing. Now I have several different sets, and I use them at various times for various things, but typically one I can recommend to you, I believe it's pronounced Veckin Packing Cube Set. It comes with 8 different pieces. It's actually quite a substantial set. Now again, I'll have this linked in the description below, but this particular set, it really comes with a lot of accessory cubes. I don't know that you really need all of them, but if you're looking for that well-rounded set, it's definitely one you can check out. I will have a couple others linked in the description as well. I really prefer just having a set like this, just like a generic cube set. This one is really cool though, because they've got these little icons down at the bottom to kind of tell you what items are best suited for that particular size bag, which can kind of be nice when you're just starting out. This set also comes with a variety of items, like I was saying. There's a shoe bag, a laundry bag, so you're gonna have all these various sizes, as well as some of these, even like a little cosmetic bag, which I typically use these for like cords or small accessories, even jewelry. And then of course you have like this huge laundry bag, which is great because that is something I love to have when I travel. And then of course this really nice shoe bag, just to keep your shoes from making contact with your clean clothes. Now, on one trip in particular to Europe, I packed my entire wardrobe into these cubes because packing in a small carry-on suitcase was essential, and it made unpacking in different hotels so much easier. I kept all my tops in one cube, pants in another, and accessories in the smallest one. The best part is I could just pull out these cubes I needed without messing up the rest of my suitcase. I don't know about you guys, but I've had that happen, and it's very stressful when you just need one particular item and you're like ruffling and messing up your entire suitcase and you have to repack everything. Where when you have these packing cubes, you kind of know where that item is and you just pull out the packing cube, mess with that, and then like retuck everything in, zip it up, and throw it back in. Way more organized, and I love it. Now, in addition to traveling solo and maybe overseas, I have also found these to be super helpful and useful when traveling with my family. So we are a family of 6, and clothes can become a huge, disastrous, stressful mess, and giving each family member their own packing cubes, and specifically a designated color, has made packing and unpacking so much smoother and less messy. So whether you're packing for like a weekend getaway or a really long trip away, these cubes will keep your suitcase organized and, well, your sanity intact. All right, next on my list is the turtle travel pillow. And if you're used to those normal kind of like U-shaped travel pillows, this will look very strange. So let me break down how exactly this works and why I love it. So in my old age, I'm becoming a little bit of a germaphobe, absolutely. I used to use those big like puffy neck pillows, and I started noticing, like in my own luggage as well as others, you see them attached to the outside of backpacks or suitcases, and I realized how, I guess, exposed they are to just dirty items, brushing up against, bathroom stalls or the floor, or people are stepping on them. It just kind of was grossing me out. So when I was paying attention to all the places that pillow was, and then I was like laying my face on it in the airplane, I was kind of like, boy, is there something better I can do? I mean, of course you can pack that, but it's such a bulky item and it takes up a huge amount of space in your carry-on. So Let me introduce you to this turtle pillow. So gone are the days of that awkward, huge, puffy U-shaped pillow. It doesn't really support your neck, in my opinion. So this is a little bit of an investment. It's a little bit of a bougie item for sure. But what I love about it is it's so compact, and it actually comes with a storage bag that has a little carabiner hook, so you can still hook it onto the outside of your bag, but it's protected. The part that you lay your face on, it's also washable, which I love. Now, in addition to that, of course, it is so compact that I can, safely keep it hidden inside my carry-on without having it take up like a huge amount of space. So unlike those really big puffy neck pillows that I used to use, I find this to be more supportive, and it has this built-in scarf that kind of goes around your neck and kind of keeps your head in place. I have an absolute terrible time sleeping on a plane, but this neck pillow really does make things just a little bit easier. The internal support really does just kind of cradle your neck just right. And it actually helps me to not be sore when I get off the plane, as well as just have a little bit better luck sleeping on the plane. But truly, to be honest with you guys, what I love most about it is how compact it is. I just roll it up and tuck it into my carry-on bag. It barely takes up any space. And in addition, like I was saying, it's machine washable, which I really like. So the turtle pillow is definitely worth checking out. It's a great option if you travel a lot, whether that is plane, train, car. It's definitely gonna keep your neck supported and hopefully give you a better chance of falling asleep. Next up, keeping those toiletries organized can be a huge win, and this hanging toiletry bag is one that I have been using. It is by the brand Bag Smart. It's been an absolute lifesaver, especially if you're staying somewhere with a small bathroom. During one trip, I stayed in this beautiful, charming Airbnb, but let me tell you, there was barely any counter space. Like, I couldn't even find a place to put my toothbrush, or let alone any of like skincare, nothing like that. But I hung this bag up in the bathroom, and most of these are going to come with some type of hook like this, so you can hang it on any kind of hook or anything you might find in the bathroom, even the back of the door. I hung up my bag, and well, everything was perfectly organized and within reach, which was wonderful considering there was no countertop space at all. I really like this one because it has multiple compartments to separate like your skincare, makeup, my contacts, jewelry that I might want to bring. I also love traveling with these because typically there is some type of waterproof material. This can really come in handy when I pack like a shampoo bottle, if I'm bringing any kind of liquid that might leak on the airplane or during travel. Basically, I have had this happen before, and that compartment really kept the mess contained. And honestly, it saved the rest of my luggage and wardrobe for the remainder of the trips. So I always highly recommend this particular bag, but there are so many bags like this that you can use to keep your toiletries organized, whether you have limited space at the accommodation like I did with no countertops, or you just need to protect the rest of your luggage. It really is a great investment. All right, next up, let's talk portable chargers. These little guys have gotten me out of a lot of sticky situations, and honestly, they are the real MVP of this list. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's been in the position where your phone's about to die, you're traveling and on the go, and you need your phone to get to where you're going. So most of the time, yes, nowadays you can find a place to plug in and charge, but the problem comes into play, or at least it has for me, when you need to keep moving to get to a destination and you don't always have time to just sit for 20 to 45 minutes while your phone is recharging. Having a small, compact, portable charger like these is so handy. This basically, you can just tuck into your backpack, your purse, even your luggage. A lot of luggage nowadays has those USB ports, and you can travel and charge simultaneously. This is huge. When I am traveling, I am very disciplined to always make sure my portable charger is fully charged each night. Even before I charge my phone, I want to know that these little guys are fully loaded. Now, these particular brands that I have, they have these lights that light up on the side to indicate how much charge or juice they have left in them to charge my devices. But I've actually linked some in the description for you to check out. that has a screen on it that actually tells you the percentage of your charging bank, which is really nice. Because with mine, with just the dots, I don't always quite know. I mean, it's kind of like a percentage in 25 increments, so I can kind of gauge where I'm at, but I really like the fact that some of these newer ones actually have that percentage right on the front, so you know how much charge is left in your portable device. Things I look for, like this particular set that I have, I think I got it from Sam's Club. I love it because they're so compact. They literally fit in the palm of my hand and can charge my smartphone or other devices multiple times per day. So they've got a really great hold in their charge. So whether you're navigating a new city or bringing your favorite TV show with you on a flight, my go-to is Frasier, this charger has got your back. Highly recommend it. Okay, next up, this is one of my must-haves. I started traveling with on absolutely every trip the past few years, and it is a crossbody fanny pack style bag. Now, in the 80s and early 90s, these were worn around the waist, but now most people wear them as a crossbody. One of my personal stress points when I'm traveling is making sure I have my passport or, ID with me at all times. I kind of like over obsess and freak out about it. I'm one of those people that is checking my pockets 100 times to make sure I didn't leave it at security or accidentally drop it or misplace it, etc. So this particular little bag has this zipper in the back that perfectly fits my passport and my small like Vera Bradley wallet pouch that I use to keep my ID. I keep that part closest to my body so no one is gonna be able to get in there and steal anything. Honestly, it just gives me peace of mind that I know where that is basically at all times. I can just like feel the bag and be like, okay, yeah, it's still there, I'm good to go. And I typically keep like cash in here too, again, just so it's closest to my body and most protected. I have traveled all over domestically and internationally with this little beauty, and I absolutely love it. It's lightweight, it's easy to grab, and it actually can fit quite a bit of stuff. That's kind of how I use it when I'm traveling. Now, when I get to the destination, I typically always lock up my important documents in the safe if the room that I'm staying in is providing one. And I use this then as kind of a sightseeing travel tourist bag. Kind of transitions to keeping my important travel documents to now letting me travel with like chapstick, hand sanitizer, sunglasses, sunscreen, my portable charger, and my medication that I might need throughout the day. And of course, you can fit so many items in here. I typically always bring some snacks with me just in case we get stuck somewhere and I can't find food or whatever. This little beauty really ensures that I enjoy my trip when I'm exploring theme parks or a new city or even out and about on a cruise port. It's very versatile and one of my favorite items to travel with. Now, my next one is a little bit more geared for international travel, but if you don't have it, it can really put a damper on your trip pretty quickly. And that is a good universal travel adapter. This is one that I have. I'm not sure of the brand because I can't find that, but I will link one down in the description for you that is very similar. Now, I personally used this one as we were traveling through multiple countries in Europe, and it worked seamlessly in every destination. I didn't have any issues with it. What makes this one really special is that it has these built-in USB ports. It can charge up to 5 devices at once, which was an absolute lifesaver for a family of 6. It also has a built-in safety shutter and surge protector. So I never had to worry about damaging my electronics, which was very important. This adapter is also so compact and, well, just reliable and an absolute travel essential, especially if you are doing international travel, to really protect your items when you are plugging them in, using them, charging them, etc. in another country. What I love about this one in particular is it serves multiple destinations while still being compact. It's a great purchase for those international getaways. Again, you can find several different brands like this, and I'll have some linked for you in the description below. But if you're going to Europe, you can just go ahead and use the Europe section. And then there is a little clear here that lets you reset that. And then let's say you head over to Australia, you can use the outlet for that specific country and just go ahead and reset it. Easy as that. All right, next up, this is called the Take Today collapsible water bottle. Now, I'm not a huge drinker of much besides water and coffee. Those really are the only two beverages that I partake in. I have been so happy to see that more often than not, there are these water bottle refilling stations in airports, theme parks, and even big cities. So I invested in one of these lovely collapsible water bottles. Now, personally, when I stay well hydrated, I just feel better. So this has been such a nice portable, lightweight option to travel with. Once I finish my water, I just roll it up and tuck it into my crossbody until I see another opportunity to refill it. It's completely leak-proof and super durable. It's small enough to take everywhere, but holds enough water to keep me hydrated, which was really important. And of course, it easily gets through TSA security, which is a huge relief. So that is the Take Today refillable collapsible water bottle. All right, we are already to number 8. So this is a 3-for-1. The first part is my headphones. Now these are some old ones, like as far as like generation that Apple's come out with, but I love them. I have not upgraded them. I've had them for years and I've been really happy with them. So my headphones, without a doubt, I would be absolutely depressed if I didn't have these. Now I know a lot of people travel with the over-the-head ones. I personally love the in-ear wireless ones because I can keep listening even if I like get up and walk away from my seat. Speaking of if I'm on the plane, or maybe I wanna like walk up and down the aisles, I can just keep these in my ears and they're just really easy and they're not really noticeable that you have them in, which I personally really like. In addition to that, the wireless ones eliminate a cord in an already really tight space. Speaking of like airplanes, trains, even cars. And they really give me the ability to lay down and move about a lot easier. So for me, I use the Apple in-ear wireless headphones. I love them and they definitely hold a decent long charge, which I also really like. Of course, there are many types of wireless headphones. I know a lot of people like Beats, Skull Candy. I've heard of many brands with my teenagers. They don't like these as much as other brands. These are ones that fit my ears and that I really enjoy. Now, into my next thing. If you're anything like me, you've had that moment if you wear these types of headphones where you panic because one of your headphones might have slipped out. And that is kind of the negative part about wearing these really small wireless earbuds. Either it drops out or you're always like on the verge of checking to make sure that they're still in your ear and that everything is okay. So my next thing I have for you to check out are these. Now, the pack that I bought, I went and gathered these up. It came with a set of 4. So that is what I have here. It came with these 4 colors that you can choose from. I'll just show you the blue one, but know that it did come with a set of 4. So if you're a multi-wearing headphone family, everyone can get their own color and their own straps. But these are magnetic anti-loss straps for Apple in-ear wireless headphones, and they are a lifesaver. So on a recent trip, I wore my earbuds while maneuvering through the airport to catch a tight connection. And these straps kept my AirPods securely around my neck. So when I pulled them out to talk to someone, they were right there. Like I didn't have to worry about them, like holding them, putting them in my pocket, wondering where I put them, losing them. This material is super lightweight. I mean, you hardly even know that they're there or that you're wearing them, which is one of the reasons I love the headphones. So I didn't really want this like big, bulky, heavy contraption to provide this same service. And when I found these, it was a win. I love them. So lastly, something else I've gotten asked about, I don't actually have them with me, but you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to use in-ear headphones or wireless headphones because of the seat back entertainment that's on flights. Okay, I have something for you to check out. It's called an airplane Bluetooth adapter. So you can actually hook your wireless headphones right up to the converter via the Bluetooth and then plug the adapter into the seat back entertainment so you can enjoy the flexibility of wireless headphones without missing out on all that in-seat entertainment provided by the airline. Now, some airlines I have noticed are allowing Bluetooth hookup for wireless headphones, which is absolutely awesome, but you never know if you're gonna be on a newer aircraft or if you're gonna have one of the older ones where it's only gonna let you hook up with those wired headphones. So this might be something to check out. I will link one in the description for you down below. All right, next on my essential list, number 9, is this little beauty. It's called the Snooz Go. It is a traveling white noise machine. Now, I used to use my phone. You're probably like, why don't you just use your phone? I used to use my phone, but sometimes I will fall asleep to a show on my phone or like to wind down with a sound machine in the background. Or here's the other scenario, my kids would need the sound machine and my phone would be tied up playing that for them. So I invested in the Snooz, and it has been such a wonderful, wonderful item for travel. It uses the exact same charger as my Apple devices, which is wonderful. It's like one less cord I have to worry about. Now, the other thing I love about this is the volume range. It gets really, really loud, and it can also, get pretty quiet. And I do believe there's 4 different noises you can choose from. I personally have always been someone who struggles to fall asleep in unfamiliar places. I struggle on the plane, I struggle in hotel rooms. It's just really hard for me to acclimate to a new environment. This white noise machine is literally my travel buddy. I cannot tell you how many nights I have spent tossing and turning in a noisy hotel room until I found this little gem. It creates kind of a consistency and continuity no matter where I am, which is what I need to be able to sleep. It's incredibly compact and lightweight, making it really easy to slip into your carry-on or even a small purse. So despite its size, the sound quality is top notch. It has multiple soothing noises, so you can choose which one you like, whether it's like a fan sound, a white noise sound, or just a gentle hum. Absolutely love this thing. I have used this on so many trips, and it completely drowns out the traffic noise, kids running in the hotel room in the hallway, cruise ship bustling sounds. Investing in a good night's sleep while traveling is a huge priority for me, and this little guy has ensured I could get a peaceful night's sleep no matter where I am. That to me, essential for sure. All right, if you are still here, well, thanks, and you are amazing for lasting this long. Okay, let's get into number 10. This is a digital luggage scale. Now, I don't run into many problems needing this domestically, but internationally is another story. I have found that certain international airlines specifically are far more strict. Even weighing carry-on luggage, I'm serious, this has happened to me. So this little gem gives me some peace of mind before getting in those bag weight lines where they weigh it, to know that I'm gonna be okay, because I would totally stress about that. So it saves me the stress of having to rearrange my suitcase at the airport during check-in, which is like my nightmare scenario. So this works by just hooking the luggage onto the strap or hook, depending on what model you have, and you simply lift your bag to get an accurate weight in seconds. This little beauty is small, it's lightweight, it's easy to pack, making it an essential tool for every trip. This little gadget will save you time, potential stress, and even money. And that's it, my top 10 travel essentials that you can pick up from Amazon. Do I have more? Well, sure I do. I'll have a few more videos coming out talking about carry-ons and travel bags that I love. If you'd like to see more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to comment your favorite travel essentials or must-haves down below in the comments. These products have truly transformed how I travel, and I hope they make your journeys just as seamless and enjoyable. Remember, if you want to check any of these items out, I've tried to link them all in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on our next travel tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and happy travels.